Hey guys. Um, so I just got to thinking about some things. Uh, we've kind of fallen into a bit of a rut, I think. Um, we've had a lot of emotional things that have gone on this year. Uh, we've been dealing with a lot. We've dealt with just trying to get things figured out, trying to help each other out, trying to work on relationships and that kind of thing. And I've been super focused on emotional and just a lot of that kind of stuff this year and have not gotten things done that should have been done. Um, I just kind of wanted to apologize for not getting those things out there and done that, I've talked about in the videos. And I've just been really struggling this year. And one of the things that we are going to do, and we're going to start doing this tonight. I have actually Doug and Stacy on, but I missed their live last night. Um, but they've been really helpful to me on the whole homesteading front because they're the ones that got me into wanting to garden again, and then wanting to fully homestead and get away from the unhealthy food in the stores, and we're not doing that. I mean, we have a little bit, but nowhere near enough. We've moved several times. My bad. I let someone back into my life that had no business in my life to begin with. He was never supposed to be a part of my life. And that was my fault. And even though, yes, I did learn a couple of good things out of all of that, there was a lot of bad that came from it. A lot of harm, a lot of just not great intention, not. I found my focus was all wrong during that time. Um, so, what are we going to change? Oh, we have to change a lot. First of all, we have a property to fix and get built up, know what I'd like to do. And it's just a matter of getting out there and doing it. We don't have a lot of money to work with. I don't have a property to sell, to come into that money. Um, Me and Scott are going to do some talking about the money and see if we can fix the situation. Um, I really would like to get the money coming in from our homestead. We do have soaps for sale. They're $5 a piece. I know $5 is not much, but it's a start. And any money from this point on is going to go into our homestead fund. I say our homestead fund, that will be cash. And yes, I know I've said I will take electronic payments. And if it's something online, which I don't really have set up right now, I mean, I can take a cash app payment. I also have Zelle and I have Chime. But that money I will be pulling out in cash and literally putting in a homestead fund, a cash homestead fund. And whether I should be talking about that in here, you know what? I trust God. he's got us, and I've dedicated this homestead to him, and I haven't really stuck with my end of it. I've gotten lazy and complacent. A lot of the problems that I'm having, I brought on myself with allowing myself to gain weight back. I have 72 pounds to lose, maybe 75 by now. So, I have to get myself back where I need to be, and to be able to do on the homestead what we need to be able to do, I have to get myself refocused. And, I've talked about that adapting to the homestead mindset, and there's a whole huge thing with that. So, and I've got to get myself back there where I belong, and without trying to prove to someone else that thinks they're all that about anything, and without having someone around that shouldn't be around. So, anyway, um, just kind of wanted to do, kind of chat with you guys a minute and just kind of let you guys know where we are. And, I know I've done some videos lately. We just did a live last night, but I didn't really cover any of this. And just some things have come to light today that I really wanted to touch on and get out there and apologize for, because I really feel like I need to. So, I'm sorry for not holding up my end and for losing touch with myself and the reality of what I really wanted to do. So, and thus the hard work begins. But that's also going to include trying to find, like, my hours are good. The problem is the time away from the homestead and the not enough sleep. That's the problem. So that has to be fixed. So bear a little bitter in there. So anyway, um, I have some things that I've written down as priorities for us. Some of it I don't even know how I'm going to do because I have so much coming out of everything. I say, oh, I'll start next week. And yet, then next week I have phones coming out, and then we have Christmas coming up, and yeah, so. But I think I'm going to have to take a deep breath and just, instead of following the normal financial destructive patterns that I followed in the past, in getting and just going and buying for people. Because, oh, I see something that's cute, or oh, I see this in this place, or oh, and oh, and oh. It's destructive. It's financially destructive. So, I'm gonna get some little some canvases. I say mini, like 5x7s, 8x10s, that kind of thing. Um, Maybe some gift cards. Um, and those few little items to make those few little homemade things, and the few little boxes or tins or whatever that we can put them in, and then I can put them in and give them away as Christmas gifts and call it good. So, but this is these are some of the things I have written down, and I'm not going to go through our financial plan on here. We do need to stock up on seeds, and I've gone over that. Like, we need a lot of seeds. I do need to try to get. I might try to see if I can get those seed boxes, like the just plastic seed box with a little individual plastic rectangle containers inside it, because we need a lot of them. So, the builds. This is what we're looking at, okay? Our greenhouse, and that's a must. I've got to get the pallets for that, and I'm going to have to start just sucking it up, going into Mason if Aaron tells me, hey, there's pallets, and just getting them, whether I want to or not, regardless of what I have going on. Smokehouse. Possibly a cow barn. Now, I am going to start pulling wood from the old barn. Outdoor kitchen with the brick cooking area built. Farm stand structure, duck house, pond, possible feeder pig area. The goat barn, cattle panel to put up around the outside of it, possible solar electric fence. We've got to purchase and plant our orchard. And the fruit bushes for the orchard as well. I need to revamp my strawberry beds. Obviously, I cannot do this in the wintertime. The rhubarb area, make asparagus beds. I need to section off areas for animal gardens. Stock up on animal feed for all the animals. And the only reason is because right now, that's all I got. That's all I have. It's another reason why we need to fix the finances, because this is all money. I just spent $56 at Family Farm and Home for the bag of chicken feed that we get and the scratch grain. So, I need to finish the layered garden beds, continue collecting cardboard, and I need to completely draw out the farm and homestead layout. All barns, coops, shelters, gardens, and structures. And I know there was more, but I mean, that's a start, for what I'm looking at, for what we're looking at here on Faith First. Now, it is just me, Scott, and Aaron, but we are going to be using it as well for Chloe and Zach to help them out. So, okay, I will be right back, you guys. I'll pause this and I'll be right back. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I realized how much we've kind of stepped off from where we should be. And, we have a lot to do. And there's a lot more than what's on that list that we have to do. We still have a lot of work in the house. I mean, the house is nowhere near what it should be. Nowhere near what it should be. So, trying to run upstairs. But here's to the new beginnings. December is kind of, a crazy month. It can be, but I'm gonna really try hard to keep it simple this year. So here's keeping it simple, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video and keep you guys updated. Remember, take a step back and get yourself readapted to that homesteading mindset. I will see you guys in the next video. Keep a check on your subscriptions, like and share the videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.